Is it worth it? What am I talking about? In this week's episode, is all the work it takes to produce longer form YouTube videos worth it? So pull up a chair and stay a while. We're going to talk about that next. And if you're new here, welcome to the AlmighTees channel. Due to the time constraints that I've got going on in my everyday life, I'm going to produce this video with a little less editing and be a little more real. And one of the issues is to talk about some of the things that I'm facing trying to produce these videos and work a full-time job and run my business. Those two are the same thing, run my business and work a full-time job. But anyway, so I've got a list here. And I'm not going to act like I'm not reading off a script, because I am. I'm more of an outline. But I just wanted to I'm a perfectionist. And when I edit, I want everything perfect. And it annoys me when it's not. And I have to begin to let go due to what's going on in life and what's going on in the business right now. There are those of you out there that are doing this as well as trying to start and trying to grow a YouTube channel. You know what the challenges that you face with trying to produce longer form content. Every aspect of it takes longer. It takes longer to shoot. It takes longer to conceptualize and to script whatever it is that you want these videos to be about. The shooting, talking on camera. And that's why I wanted to do this with as little editing as possible, because I want to be real. I want y'all to know that I am a real person and we all make mistakes, and guess what? That's okay. We're not perfect and we never will be. The editing takes longer. I'm so overwhelmed with trying to get all of this done because I've committed to wanting to do this longer form video a week. I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. And that's what I wanted to do. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer with this video. I want to actually be encouraging and not discouraging, to say that I'm going to continue to do it. And even if it means that I'm not going to refine my videos and ultra edit them so that I can be consistent and get something out there to where maybe even y'all will begin to see more of the real me and not the edited me that sometimes you might see in our videos. I'm still, as I said, I'm still working my job every day running AlmighTees screen printing. The challenges of doing both is, as I said before, is become overwhelming. I even was speaking with my wife earlier, and she's ready for me to come home because it's 9:30 now on Wednesday evening, and I'm ready to go home. I've been working all day. But I feel like if I give up and if I just say, oh, well, I just won't do a video this week, well, then next week's video will be easier to not do, and the week after that. And then a year down the line, I'll sit here and wonder what could have happened. As I said in one of my other videos, when it comes to that quote that's been attributed to Wayne Gretzky, the famous hockey player, and that is that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And I don't want to live with that regret. One of the things about producing videos is that, especially when we are creating this content, is the idea that it takes a great amount of patience. I've heard numerous YouTubers, very famous YouTubers, Casey Neistat, Mr. Beast, say that this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. I mean, is it a possibility that you can blow up overnight in certain areas of content creation? Absolutely. But I think for the vast majority of us, it's not going to be that. It's going to be a long haul, and it's going to be a grind, and we're going to have to be patient. And then the other thing, too, that we have to constantly remember, and what makes it worth it, is that we've got to be consistent. That's why I'm doing this video tonight, y'all. I want to be consistent. I feel like I've obligated myself to do this, and I don't want to give up on myself, and I don't want to give up on you. I want you, my viewer, my community, my audience, to know that when you look on my channel, there's another video. There's another video. Every week, there's another video. Now, I am still doing shorts, and those are going to be produced throughout the week as well, but this is the one longer form content that I'm trying to produce weekly. Not giving up kind of goes along with that Wayne Gretzky quote. I'm not going to edit that out. Matt Rife, I don't know if some of you know of the comedian Matt Rife. He didn't give up. There's a band from the 90s that's still around to this day, a band by the name of Goo Goo Dolls. They didn't give up, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why these are significant and why I'm bringing it up, and then Mr. Beast as well. Each of these individuals / bands got to a point in their lives where they thought, maybe I just need to give up. Maybe I just need to stop. I guess this just isn't going to go anywhere. Matt Rife thought that. He was almost to the point of just giving up and going and just getting a regular job and not even trying to pursue being a stand-up comedian. And he decided to start posting some of his videos on TikTok. And now here he is, all this time later, this phenomenon that a lot of people, and not everybody knows who he is, but if you're on TikTok and you're out there in the realm of social media, you have to have seen a Matt Rife video. Same thing with the band Goo Goo Dolls. They were almost to the point of calling it quits and just packing up their gear and just giving up and getting regular jobs. And it was just then that something broke for them. Now listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Other than the shorts that I'm producing, I'm very young in this longer form video, on these longer form videos on YouTube. I'm only like 6 or 7 videos in. I have such a long way to go before I can even get to the point to where I'm sitting here saying that I've grinded or that I've been doing it for a length of time. I'm new. I've got to still do it, even when I don't feel like it, even when it's late. I can do it. You can do it too. The reason being is I'm not a chick. I don't know if I'm not a chick. I'm not a young person anymore, okay? I'm going to reveal something, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, but that I'm going to be 54 years old. And here at 54 years old, I'm taking, well, almost 54. I'm still 53, technically 53. But here I am at almost 54 years old, and I'm taking on this endeavor of this longer form YouTube content. And I think to myself, Gary, what are you doing? And it's because I want so much more out of life. I don't want to end up years later thinking, how do I know that I wouldn't have been able to build a bigger YouTube channel and had more influence and a bigger audience, and who knows where it can go from here? I mean, I'm not making any money doing this. Would at some point in time, would it be nice to be able to monetize and to get a brand deal or to do some kind of affiliate marketing on this channel? Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want to make a little bit more money? Look around. We know now in today's society that where is our inflation? The inflation's at an all-time high. It seems like most people of your regular standard everyday Joes are struggling financially. It's hard to put gas in your car. It's hard to go to the grocery store and buy food because everything is so expensive. So who couldn't use a little bit more money? No, am I making money now? No. Do I expect to in this next year? No. This may take years, but I don't want to give up. I want to hold on to that dream of some of those guys like Matt Rife and like Goo Goo Dolls and like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, I think it took him years and years and years of producing YouTube videos before he ever got 1,000 views. I'm nowhere near that, but we've got to be okay with that. And what do we do in the meantime? We refine. We continue to do what we need to do to try to make these videos better. One of the things that I need to work on is just talking on camera. I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not talking to I'm not comfortable talking to this little circle. But I'm going to have to get used to it because I'm not going to give up. And if those of you out there that are chasing this same dream, you're not going to give up either. Because you can do this. If I can do this after working all day at 54 years old, you can do it too. They say the owner, Colonel Sanders of KFC, was in his 60s before KFC really took off. So you never stop grinding. You never give up. Y'all, I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, subscribe, Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted whenever we upload new content. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.